Join the movement. Go all electric with Pure Electric.
Hi, I'm Richard Telford and this is Abdallah House. We're located in central Victoria in Seymour on the land of the Tungarong. Abdallah House was originally a small bungalow, a derelict bungalow that we purchased in 2008 and transformed it over 2009 and 2010 into an energy efficient, small, sustainable home. It features in David Holmgren's book RetroSuburbia, and one of the things that I really love about being involved with RetroSuburbia is that it focuses not just on the built environment but also the biological and the behavioural environments, because it takes more to have a sustainable house. It takes more to create a sustainable home than just have a sustainable house. The sustainability features of a house is its passive solar design, so it allows for the sunlight to come into the building during the winter and store some of that heat in the thermal mass of the floor. It's in the summer, the eaves are built in a way that prevents sunlight from entering the home, but we've also incorporated these grapevines, these deciduous vines that are pruned, and they naturally lose their leaves later in autumn. We're in autumn now, so in the next month or so they'll start dropping their leaves, and we will allow the sunlight to naturally come into the house, and we can modify that if we want to by pruning the vine back earlier if we feel like it's getting a bit cooler and we want more heat to come into the house. Heat energy is one of the big energy savings that we can make, and using the sun makes great sense. We have a solar flat plate hot water system which we use to heat our water during the summer months, during the warmest times of the year, and in the winter we back that up with a wetback wood-fired stove that also heats our home and we cook on in the winter. That wood is actually sourced less than 100 meters away, mainly from fallen red gum branches and trees from across the road at the creek. We also harvest wood prunings from the many trees, fruit trees and that we've planted here. We've been here for 15 years now, so we're going through that succession process where we're thinning back trees and excess branches, and we use some of those branches to fire our wood stove, but also we have a rocket oven that we use during the summer to cook food in, and that allows us to keep some of that heat out of the house during the summer when we want it in there least. We don't have an air conditioner in the house. We find that we can survive quite comfortably using just ceiling fans, so that helps to keep our energy use really low as well. We have a 1.5 kilowatt solar system which surprisingly produces twice the amount of energy that our family of 4 requires, because we have sustainability features in our home like a cool cupboard, like a greenhouse that we can open up into the home in the winter to allow that heat to come in. We also have a cellar for storing preserved vegetables and fruits and wines and beers that we make here on site. We have extensive food gardens here that produce most of the vegetables and fruit that we need. We also have chickens that help produce the compost that we need to maintain the gardens, and also give us eggs, and occasionally we get some meat as well from them. We have a bucket toilet composting system that we use to cycle nutrients on site, and that helps us to provide the fertility that we need to maintain the gardens. We have a recently completed studio that has been built using primarily recycled materials. So that's might be about 80 to 90% recycled materials, whereas the house was built using maybe 50% recycled materials. So if you'd like to find out more about the building process, I've produced a blog called abdallahhouse.com that documents the whole building process since it started in about 2009. If you'd like to find out more about other examples of RetroSuburbia, visit retrosuburbia.com. And if you'd like to come for a tour, get in touch at abdallahhouse.com. Yeah, we'd love to see you here. Okay, thanks. Bye.